The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to... Cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here we go. First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, Wentz. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Philadelphia.
Here we go.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Shotgun now for Wentz. But he's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
First down.
31. Here we go. Pac-Man. 180.
He's not going to get me. 36.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On first and 10, here's Wentz. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And they're going to set up shot. At the 32-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now. Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
Don't get nervous. Check. Left. Hey, son.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Rivers got his man. It's Williams. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Wait, 85.
Rivers from the gun on third down. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down.
Undercrush.
They'll run for it. It's Gordon. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally down at the 36-yard line. 27 yards, a big play there on fourth. Good spot on the field to go for it, kind of no man's land as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter is telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow, might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have
touchdown, LA! Melvin Gordon, 36 yards. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. A beautiful fake. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Flush to his right. It's caught by Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Throwing on second and 8. Wentz eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Jerry Tillery coming right up the gut, gets in there for a loss of 9. Now Wentz. He's going to look deep down that's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey, 56 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score, Chargers 14, Eagles 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Throwing Rivers. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So it's 3rd and long for the Chargers and Rivers after the sack. From the gun, Rivers. Going deep for Benjamin. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because it really may be one completion away from giving their kicker a shot. And that gives them a chance to get some points up on the board.
The throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So it can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Recon, 132 fighter.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 1st down, Wentz. He's going to fire one deep, and this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Zach Ertz, 38 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Elliott good with a PAT. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
180.
First down, Rivers. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, so the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to...
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, 78 yards. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Throwing again here on second down, this time complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. On first down, it's Sanders. 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, 50 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at their own 42. Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a second and 3.
He was brought down on his 49-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3. Check 3. 49-yard line.
Check. Behind!
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Round 80! Round 80!
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Switch. First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now Gordon on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be second and 11.
Second 90. Back 180. Hey, Delta. Hey, Delta. Shift. 61. Match box. Done.
They'll try to throw here. Rivers. He's got Allen. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Try to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. Allen, the intended receiver.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
They'll run on first down. It's Sanders. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Wentz. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
This is caught by Jackson. Wentz now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Joey Bosa in on the stop. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now at Dignity